We met after my sophomore year of university, but I went to university in the United States and he's from Edmonton. So we met one summer at a music festival, and after that summer he came to Hawaii where I was going to school and said he had to make it work with this girl he had met just briefly in one summer. So he tracked me down and I came back to Edmonton that next summer and decided to stay in Edmonton and not go back to Honolulu. So that's kind of a short version of that story. All girls dream about their wedding, and I have 4 sisters, so we've all been talking about getting married, planning pretend weddings for years and years. So it's something that it's in the back of your mind, what you imagine it gonna be and what you think that day is gonna be like. It was everything and more. Imagination can only get you so far, and then when all the people that you love come together and make this day so important, it's beyond imagination. It's beyond a fairy tale. We got married, it was just I had all 4 of my sisters as my bridesmaids, and my brother was a groomsman for my husband. So my entire family got to be a part of the whole day from beginning to end. We got married in a penthouse on the rooftop. So in the entire day was about the girls getting ready. So we went to the penthouse and started hair and makeup, and we had breakfast brought up. We got to spend the whole time together. My mom got to come up with us. So it was a really beautiful bonding moments between all of us. I'm the first one of us, the 5 girls, to get married. And it was something that wasn't just about me, it was about myself and my sisters and my mother and my family. And it's a big moment not being a Kramer girl anymore and becoming a Matissan and a whole new family. And it's nice to be able to have your sisters and have those girls be a part of that change in your life. And then when the men were done, they came up to the penthouse and they came upstairs, and they went onto the rooftop, and my dad met me downstairs and he walked me up, and after the wedding, we all went back into the penthouse and had a champagne reception, and then we all got to run around downtown and take pictures. And when you have this big group of people are stopping in the street, asking you, talking about your wedding, and it makes this moment so beautiful and such a fairy tale. When I got to the end of the aisle and I looked down and I saw my soon-to-be husband's lip quivering, and he's not someone who is an very emotional man, and he was almost in tears just seeing me come out there. Oh my God, I'll never forget that moment. Family is very important to me. They're involved in this entire process from the beginning to the end. When Travis asked me to marry him, he came to Hawaii and he took me on a backpacking trip to the North Shore of Kauai. He had this whole thing planned, and he took my parents out and before he came to Hawaii and told them his plan and told them that he was going to ask me to marry him. So he involved them from the very beginning, and so they were involved in the whole process from the beginning into the end. So having them there it meant a lot. What does love mean to me? Somebody who wants to make you the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Someone who you know loves you unconditionally. Doesn't matter what you do, but you want to be the best person for that person because of that love. I think that there's so many options when you're getting married, and there's so many different ways that you can do it, and it's about what it is that you want to do, but you have to be able to use the options that are available to you. And when you go to Bridal Fantasy and you see all these other vendors and have all of their ideas and inspirations laid out there for you, you really get the feeling that it is endless and you can really make it so special and so unique to you. My wedding made me feel like I can accomplish anything in the world because I'm marrying the most amazing man. That it was the best decision of my life. My wedding made me feel so loved.